Hey guys, I'm Charlie Hustle of the Hustle Standard, and you're watching Front Row Live Entertainment.
Hey guys, Rob here with Front Row Live Entertainment. We're hanging out here on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, and I ran into a new friend of mine, Charlie Hustle. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Robert.
It's definitely a pleasure to meet you. How's your trip out here? You're normally from New York?
Yeah. The trip was fine. I took a long trip this time. I'm out here for 18 days, and it was great. I flew JetBlue.
Nice. Gotta fly right?
Yeah, that's right.
So let's get this straight for everyone that, all the viewers that might have not heard of the Hustle Standard yet. What is the Hustle Standard?
The Hustle Standard is, it turned into like a record label, but in the beginning it was more just me as a producer and a songwriter wanting to release my own material, but needing an artist to collaborate with to be sort of the face and voice of it.
Yeah.
So what I do now is every project is me collaborating with an artist, and it's artist and the Hustle Standard. So you got J. Kill and the Hustle Standard. Yeah. And then we do short little EPs just to be able to move through them and still be creative and not get dragged down by the process. So it turned into this label thing. I'm releasing all the music and producing, for the most part, everything.
Now, is there such thing as a tour with what you're doing right now? Like, how does the tour work out? Do you just bring all those artists with you, or?
We've played one song. I think I'm on 5 EPs now, and
Wow.
we've played one song. Just one of the guys, all these artists that I work with have their own sort of careers. They just come and do these little projects. And so I went to one of their shows and like, come up, let's do this song. So we did a song. I never plan on playing live. I'm not a live player myself. I like being in the studio. I love writing songs and creating. That's like what really gets me off. Stage is like, I get really nervous and then like plan all this stuff and then do it for like 30, 40 minutes and get off the stage and I'm like, okay, that was cool, But in the studio, it's like, we wrote a song, yes, let's write another song, So
keep the flow going.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously I've talked about playing live and stuff like that, but it's not my focus, so it just doesn't happen. I'm so busy with other things that it's easily pushed aside, But not to say that the artists that I work with don't perform and stuff, and sometimes they do perform the songs. There just hasn't been an actual Hustle Standard song show,
Now, you're here in LA. You've been here for a couple of weeks already, working on a couple productions. Can you let us know about that?
Yeah, I got a busy year. I made myself have a busy year. And right now I'm trying to finish up the J. Kill and the Hustle Standard EP. And on that one, I wanted to bring in pretty much everyone I knew that was a musician that was down to like play on it and just see what textures I could get and build things and tear things away. So I'm out here working on a little bit of that. I got in with these guys, not Ed, that's his name, Oak and Gorski. They're like a folk duo. Okay. They came in, there was cello, ukulele, acoustic guitar, some, little elements.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do more of that while I'm out here, but I also have just been writing with people just to take advantage of being face with some friends and stuff like that. And Jim Hanft and Samantha Yannick, they're a cool little duo that have been getting around town. And, just seeing what's available out here, taking advantage of LA.
That's good. And if there's any artists that actually want to work with you, how do they go about that?
I mean, you can contact me easily. I'm totally available. If you go to my website, thehustlestandard.com, contact info's on there, and I'm always open to like hear what people want to do, and and also I'm a producer. That's what I do for a living, so I get hired to produce albums. So it's a good thing.
What else do you have for this year?
This year, as far as Hustle Standard projects go, J. Kill I hope to release in March, and then me and my friend Rob Bailey, we released an album last year that did really well. We want to do 2 EPs this year, sort of back to back. We want to work like we're working on a full album, but release them in 2 halves. Maybe June and August releases, or May, July, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. And I'm really ramping up to make that a big release. The last time me and him released, we were able to hit number 1 on the electronic charts on iTunes, and we got like a little Billboard charting and stuff like that. It was pretty weird. Like I didn't expect any of that to happen, and I slept late the day that I released the Rob Bailey thing, and woke up in the morning at like 10, and a friend of mine, I had a text from a friend. He's like, "Dude, you're the #1 electronic album on iTunes," and I was like, maybe I should keep sleeping, you know?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that kind of popped up out of nowhere. Rob has a great fan base, and he definitely supported us on that one. So we want to ramp that one up a little bit for these next 2 releases with him. And then after that, I have it planned out that I want to do another EP, but I haven't found the artist for that yet. So that'll be cool to seek out whoever's going to be next.
Are you looking for a specific genre for that one?
No, I can't say I am. I mean, I've sort of done the female pop thing. I've done this sort of hardcore punk hip-hop electronic thing. Me and Jay Kill do more of a folk meets pop world. I'd love to do a female, wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
But
Pun intended.
yeah, I'd love to have another female EP. I've only had one Hustle Standard EP that's with a female, so that's something I'm looking forward to. And also this month, when I get back to New York, I am working with a female on like an acoustic project. It's not exactly a Hustle Standard thing, I don't think, but that should be fun too. So,
And is there any genre that you enjoy the most working with?
yeah, I mean, I really like sort of singer-songwriter vibe as far as songwriting goes. Such great lyrics and I don't know, it always seems lush and the songs seem thought out.
Seems more intimate in a way too, right?
Yeah, totally. So I gravitate towards that, but the stuff I did with Rob is more just like visceral, electronic, dubstep, hip-hop stuff, you know, that like I kind of grew up on hip-hop, so like I really get into that, yeah, so I don't know. I like stuff that makes me feel, you know, bottom line.
As far as the J Kill one that's coming out in March, what can be expected for that?
You know, the songwriting, Jake's like a folk guy, so singer-songwriter, folk musician, so his songwriting is always very good. So, and I write all the songs with all the artists. We collaborate on them, so it was great to get in with him and sort of splash some of my pop vibe onto his folk stuff.
Okay.
And he's totally game for it. So so there's definitely that element, but also a lot of musicianship on the album. A lot of different people came in. There should be some great textures. It's in my mind, this is going to sound very beautiful. We'll see how it comes out.
Well, dude, it definitely sounds like you're going to have a busy year. So, I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye out on all your projects, and we'll be sure to spread the word. You know, let us know music videos, anything drops. We'll be sure to spread the word.
Oh, awesome, dude. Thank you very much.
So, and you said the website was thehustlestandard.com, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so you guys be sure to check them out, Charley Hustle, thehustlestandard.com. Subscribe to Front Row Live Entertainment, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.